Yes, so I was kind of raised on the internet, so a lot of things that I learned, like Tumblr and stuff, for better or for worse, because it was just not talked about in my family, like sex and stuff. Like my mom just like randomly one day she was like, "Oh, I guess we should like have the sex talk." And like by that time I was like 16, and I also was already like realized that I was queer, and I was like, "Oh, it's fine. Like we don't need to have that talk." And she was like, oh, "Okay." Like she really didn't want to have the talk. I think. I don't really know if that's like a cultural thing or like a personal thing or a religious thing, but yeah, so I didn't really talk about any of that with my family. So I definitely learned everything from the internet, which I think is like good and bad because I think that's like a bubble, so that's kind of like a negative aspect of it. But also it's definitely more like open and accepting, and there's like so many resources on the internet as well, so it's just like I get a lot of information. Not all of it is correct, but at least I'm being exposed to like many different perspectives and experiences that I then have to learn to sort through. But yeah, so I think overall like I've had a positive history with like sexual health care, because I've just also like on the internet lots of queer groups and stuff like that that are readily available, so that's good in one sense. I also didn't get like sex education in high school because I like transferred schools also, so like my first high school I was supposed to do it in 10th grade, and then when I transferred this new school they did it in 9th grade, so I completely missed out. But also it was Catholic school, so it was basically just like abstinence talk, so it wouldn't have really been helpful anyway. Because I remember, this is like also kind of one of my earliest memories of like sexual health care education, but in like 8th grade they had someone come to talk about like sexual health, but it was literally just like abstinence. They did this horrible thing. They like put like a piece of tape on the arm, then they like ripped it off, and they were like, "Do you see how it like gets less and less sticky every time you like put it on the arm? Like that's how it is to have sex, and like the more you have sex, the less meaningful it is." And I was like, this is not, even at like 12, 13, like I knew that that was not constructive in any way, and I was like, I don't even know what the guys are doing, because they separated the girls and the guys. So yeah, that was a bad first sexual health care education exposure. But on the internet, it was better. So yeah.